Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, salam sejahtera, salam Ibu Pertiwiku. Yang berhormat Saudara Dato' Awam Negeri Sarawak, Timbalan Ketua Menteri, merangkap Menteri Pemberdayaan Pertanian, Tanah Adat dan Pembangunan Wilayah Sarawak. Yang berhormat rakan-rakan menteri, yang berhormat Setiausaha Kerajaan Negeri Sarawak Tan Sri Dato' Amang Haji Muhammad Moshidi bin Abdul Ghani, yang berhormat Menteri Muda, yang berbahagia Dato' Haji Mansur bin Man, Setiausaha Persekutuan Sarawak, Ketua Jabatan, Deputi Jemputan, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian. Terlebih dulu saya mengucap kesyukuran kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala kerana pada hari ini saya dapat bersama-sama di dalam majlis Hari Perkhidmatan Awam 2017 pada pagi mulia ini. Saya ingin hendak mengambil kesempatan ini untuk mengucapkan selamat menyambut Hari Perkhidmatan Awam kepada seluruh penjawat Perkhidmatan Awam. The Civil Service Day is a day of celebration, a celebration of the civil service contribution to the prosperity and peace of Sarawak. It augurs well for the well-being of our state when so many of you from both the state and federal service are assembled here today to celebrate this event. At the same time, to witness the launching of Sarawak Multimedia Authority, as well as our first version of the Sarawak Digital Economy Strategy Book 2018-2022. Both of these are significant milestones in the development of Sarawak and herald the start of the digitalization transformation of our Bumi Kenyalang. As I have mentioned earlier, the contribution of all civil servants to the state is invaluable. The civil service is undoubtedly the central backbone of the government machinery and the main catalyst that triggers transformation, innovation, and productivity of the working population. I am pleased to say that both the state civil service and the federal civil service have successfully carried out their transformation initiatives under the Sarawak Transformation Plan 10 to 20 and at the federal level, the Transformasi Nasional 2050, TN50, and the National Blue Ocean Strategy, NBOS. That is also the reason why I have entrusted many of the top officers in the civil service in Sarawak to play key roles in the digitalization initiatives of the state. We will collaborate with seasoned corporate bigwigs to propel the digital economy to the fore. Without a strong drive from the government, no digital transformation can truly succeed to its full capacity. The state digital economy affects each one of us the civil servants, as well as the rakyat. That is why I am also launching the State Multimedia Authority on this Civil Service Day, so that all civil servants in Sarawak can recognize and understand the significance of this digitalization initiative. Many of you have read about it from the papers or from the government websites. But I'm sure you will be more knowledgeable about it by attending this event and by browsing through the exhibits outside this hall, which are also open to the public. As I said earlier, the civil servants are the backbone of the government. So your knowledge about digital economy is also critical when you explain about it to the people at the grassroots level. Digitalization is impacting our economic development as well as social life. It causes constant disruptions and poses a potential threat to those who are reluctant to embrace the new technologies. It also provides new opportunities to others who are prepared to venture into this new field. I need all of you to be in the same page and strive and uphold your integrity in your education. As I mentioned in the 18th Dewan Undangan Negeri meeting in November, the state has no choice but to strengthen its development strategies to further accelerate the economic growth, to overcome the challenges of the global economy. This is imperative, especially with the emergence of digital economy driven by the rapid explosion of technological advancement and the disruptive forces of the digital revolution. As such, the state has to embrace the new era of digitalization and ride on the digital economy in order to stay ahead, thrive, and prosper for the well-being of the rakyat. We are within the era of 4.0 revolution. We are already implementing some of these digital disruptive strategies to generate untapped opportunities, innovation, and value creation for all. In this respect, the state has developed 8 economic sectors for Sarawak digital economy that includes agriculture, manufacturing, tourism, smart city, digital health, e-commerce, digital government, sports, social, arts, and culture. This is supported by 7 enablers consisting of digital infrastructure, which I have mentioned to upgrade the high-speed internet, digital skills and talent development, research and development, digital innovation and entrepreneurship, digital and data, cybersecurity, and digital inclusivity. With these comprehensive strategies and action plans, I am very confident that our digital economic developments are progressing towards the right direction. As I have mentioned earlier, this Civil Service Day will also witness the launching of the Sarawak Multimedia Authority, or SMA. This authority will be the central body that will oversee and regulate the digital strategies and initiatives in the state. Membership of the authority comprises the Chief Minister, Chairman, 3 ex-officio members, namely the State Secretary, the State Attorney General, the State Financial Secretary, and not less than 5 and not more than 7 other members with proven experience, knowledge or expertise in communication and multimedia. The State Multimedia Authority Ordinance was approved in the last Dewan Undangan Negeri meeting in November 2017. The authority shall carry the following functions: to advise the government on all matters concerning the state policy objectives for communication and multimedia activities, to develop the state digital economy, including 1, the development of digital infrastructure, 2, cyber security, 3, talent development, 4, e-commerce, 5, research and development in digital technology, 6, digital innovation and entrepreneurship, and 7, digital government. B, to implement and enforce the provision of state laws related to any communication and multimedia activities. C, to consider and recommend reforms to state laws relating to any communication and multimedia activities. D, to formulate, monitor, review strategies and standards for the development of information resources and system for the collection, storage, transmission and dissemination thereof. E, to supervise and monitor communication and multimedia activities. F, to support, direct, stimulate, and facilitate research and development in communication and multimedia activities. G, to coordinate, direct, monitor, and assist research and development in communication and multimedia activities undertaken by government departments, statutory bodies, and government-linked companies, and to facilitate cooperation, communication, exchange of knowledge, ideas, and information between them. H, to encourage and promote the development of the communication and multimedia industry, including research and training. I, to approve, monitor, review, coordinate, and determine priorities and strategies for the implementation of communication and multimedia development plans amongst departments, agencies, and institutions of the government. J, to develop for the government the framework for information technology and information resources, management and process, and the utilization of such technology. K, to promote and facilitate research and improvement in electronic network system and processes, applications, and technologies associated therewith. L, to assess manpower needs in the field of communication and multimedia and engage in programs for training and developing such human resources. M, to undertake exchanges and joint programs with other national and international organizations or institutions connected with information resources and system, communication and multimedia, and to render assistance in any form and to promote cooperation and coordination amongst persons engaged in communication and multimedia activities, or to facilitate the application and usage of systems and technologies for e-commerce by companies and business communities in the conduct of their businesses and the promotion of their products, and P, to carry out any function as may be prescribed by state laws. The kickstart of the digital economy in Sarawak was when we organized the International ICT Infrastructure and Digital Economy Conference Sarawak 2017, or IDEX, in April 2017. From this conference, the Sarawak government has identified 8 initiatives, namely to establish Development Bank of Sarawak, the BOS. Now we have our own bank, owned by Sarawak, to finance all the strategic projects. To establish Sarawak Multimedia Authority, SMA, which are going to launch today. To establish Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation, SDEC, that will support the details of our plan. To improve ICT infrastructure, in which I have allocated 1 billion ringgit to upgrade all our internet high-speed system. To establish a digital village, I have approved 30 million for us to set up digital village at Samajaya. To promote e-learning, to promote data hosting and big data, inshallah, by next year, and to organize digital economy labs. I must inform you that upon my appointment on the 13th January 2017, after the demise of our late Chief Minister, I called the State Secretary on the 16th of January, and I asked him to organize this digital conference. Because to my mind, there is no option for us. If we were to become a developed state within Malaysia, we must be bold enough to face the reality that we have to leapfrog our development plan from the conventional economy to digital economy. We have not even reached 2.0 revolution. And yet we want to go towards 4.0 industrial revolution. We have to bypass the 3.0. But looking at the talent of Sarawakians and the spirit of Sarawakian as well as the civil service, I have the conviction that we can bypass 3.0 and achieve 4.0 industrial revolution. The government has also been relentless in seeking opportunities to learn from experienced countries such as Australia, Finland, Estonia, Germany, and France. Some of the above initiatives have been carried out and some are ongoing and will be followed up, enhanced, or improved as we go along the digital economy. We have developed the first version of our digital economy strategy document, which has been endorsed by the State Cabinet. This strategy document will be a living document to be implemented and improved as we go along our digital economy journey. It is my pleasure to be here with you on this fine Monday evening in conjunction with the 5th Asia Pacific Conference on Public Health with the theme of realizing the sustainable development as part of our effort towards digital economy. Ladies and gentlemen, saya mengucap terima kasih kepada Penjawatan Perkhidmatan Awam yang telah memberi banyak sumbangan ke arah pembangunan yang berlaku di negeri Sarawak. Sekarang kita mempunyai hala tuju yang jelas. We have a very clear roadmap for us to move towards 2030 through various approaches undertaken by the government under my leadership. 2030 is the year we want Sarawak to be a developed state within Malaysia with high income economy. For the rural people, there must not be any divide between rural and urban. Hence, digital connectivity is important. For a start, I'm pleased to inform you that the agricultural sector has to be given emphasis in terms of modern production. Yang Berhormat Timbalan Ketua Menteri Datuk Douglas Ugah has organized international conference on modern agriculture. And we have to place certain strategic move for us to transform our farmers, to use digital tools in management and managing the various farmland in Sarawak. For a start, the government is trying to produce more buah durian. I must share with you that one tree of durian in Johor produces 200 fruits of durian. So Dato' Ahmad Douglas, I have requested him to have an inventory. How many durian trees are there between Kuching and Sirian? And the Deputy Chief Minister told me, difficult to count. You just imagine terpaksa pergi dari Kuching ke Sirian, melihat kebun-kebun rakyat kita yang ada menanam pokok durian. But then he has a bold move. We decided to use drone. We fly our drone, and the camera and the drone itself captures the inventory. What is happening down there? That is collection of data. How many durian trees are there between Kuching and Sirian? Just a matter of couple of days, Dato' Ahmad Douglas got the information. There are 18,000 trees. If you allow the conventional way for us to collect the data, we have to employ lots of agriculture officers to run and to go through all this kebun. But just by drone, we got all the data, even to the extent of how many fruits are there in one tree. Di Sarawak ni hanyalah lebih kurang 20 hingga 30 sahaja one tree. Johor 200 one tree. That shows the difference. And we have to use all this data for us to move forward. Just an example of durian tree. The other day I was in Pusat, officiating Jambatan Rimbas, which is now known as Tandang Sari. Different name, bukan Rimbas. Kerana ada history di Pusat. And I told the people in Pusat that we want to launch our drone investigation to find out the number of acres, the land along that particular area that can be planted with pineapple. And then we can evaluate the area and plant with pineapple that can be exported overseas. And I have decided to build landing strip in Sadok so that we can have plane to export our agricultural produce from that particular area. This is just example of our bold move to transform the agricultural sector. The moment our farmers are embracing technology in production, meaning there will be increase in income for our farmers, and they can sell through e-commerce. Because our population demography, 60% of our population are about 50 and below. With that talent and technological savvy among our farmers for the future, we can become a state that can supplement the needs of food domestically as well as overseas. That is the way for us to transform our agricultural sector. I have also initiated to build LRT in Kuching. That will connect, for a start, between Kuching, Serian up to Damai. This LRT initiative, we cannot just evaluate in terms of costs, but I believe we can recover 50% of the costs. But what is important is to give facility for people to have good public transport system. And number two, tourists can make use of this LRT to see the attraction in Kuching, Serian, Bau, Lundu, and Sematan. You just imagine a group of tourists. Sekarang ini dia naik kita punya bus. Bus kita sekarang mati pun tidak, hidup pun tidak. And we have to provide first class facility dalam bus kita. Dan keduanya, kalau nak naik kereta, it is only restricted to 4 passengers. But kalau dalam kereta api, the whole group can come and board the kereta api and see what we have in Kuching, Serian, up to Bau and Lundu. Di dalam kereta api. Very comfortable. Once we got the tourists coming in, your services sector will become one of the contribution to our state economy. Ini cara kita, cara baru. Dan saya akan melancarkan LRT ini. Untuk pertama, Kuching dulu. Kalau teknologinya murah, mungkin kita akan panjangkan di seluruh negeri Sarawak. Kenapa saya cakap begini? Why I said it? Because we have to find new ways of technological change in providing public transport. Sekarang Sarawak is bold enough. We want to do research on the use of hydrogen as a power to move our kereta api. Saya nampak bahawa sudah ada teknologi di mana you can extract hydrogen from water. Water is H2O. We extract hydrogen from water through the process of electrolysis ataupun alkaline process, dan kita gunakan hydrogen untuk menjadi tenaga yang dapat digunakan oleh our public transport. Kita banyak air. Dari mana ada banyak air macam Sarawak? Kita ada batang air. Kita ada bakun. Kita ada baleh. Semuanya air. Dan kalau SEB tidak menggunakan air ini, during the non-peak period, we store that air we convert into hydrogen, and we export air to other countries through hydrogen. Bermana kita hendaklah very bold in terms of adapting technology. Inshallah, I have instructed SCB to do research and development on hydrogen, applied technology. We have found China producing hydrogen secara berhemah, and by middle of next year, at least I have 1 bus, 3 cars using hydrogen on the roads of Kuching. Ini adalah pendekatan kita, di mana kita dapat menambahkan nilai, value to our resources. Ladies and gentlemen, I need the civil servant to be with me to produce hydrogen. And with that, maybe we are one of the first country in the world that use clean energy to develop our public transport system. In the world, bukan Malaysia saja, tapi di seluruh dunia. Kerana negeri Jerman baru saja mula. Germany just started. And if we were to start together Sarawak, we are as good as Germany in terms of hydrogen economy. Satu lagi yang nak saya kongsi ialah dengan adanya pembangunan LRT, our digital infrastructure, dan juga digital banking through Sarawak Pay, dan Singapura menerusi timbalan Perdana Menterinya, Mr. Taman, he has requested that we work together with Singapore, meaning Sarawak Pay can be used in Singapore. Ini bermakna our fintech development, financial technology is up to date, and we will deploy modern way of business transaction through mobile payment. I'm pleased to share with you that Sarawak is the first state to have this Sarawak Pay mobile payment. Ini adalah pendekatan-pendekatan. Dan once we have implemented all this initiative, I have confidence that our growth rate between now to 2030 will be 6% per annum. At the moment it's 4%, but with injection of public spending through prudent spending and the facility provided by our own banking institution, the moment we launch this project, a lot of economic activities in Sarawak, which is based on modern economy, I have a feeling that we can achieve 6% growth from now up to 2030, and thereby giving opportunities for the rakyat to prosper. Let us share this prosperity between us and the rakyat at large. This is my aim. This is the aim of the Barisan National Government, my cabinet, and I hope that with you as the missionary, we work together as a team to transform Sarawak as a modern Sarawak state in Malaysia. Of course, I will continue with our effort to get all the rights that has been eroded. That is the extra mile we have to do, and I am pleased to state here, I must thank the Prime Minister, Datuk Petinggi Najib, for his openness to negotiate all the rights that have been eroded. Lastly, I like to share about the importance of R&D, research and development. We are very rich in biodiversity, and will try every effort to preserve our biodiversity, while at the same time try to explore new technology to add value to our biodiversity resources. And I'm pleased, yesterday I had a very good discussion with the University of Cambridge, who has decided to collaborate with us in terms of our research and development on biodiversity. With their advanced knowledge on biodiversity, we hope that with this collaboration, we will be able to develop further our biodiversity resources. In short, my conviction is that Sarawak will become a significant and important state within Malaysia, and also perhaps the hub of investment from overseas to come over to Sarawak and share the benefits of our economy. With that, I hope the civil service, together, we march forward and build Sarawak SS Sarawak or Smart Sarawak. With that, saya dan rakan-rakan mengucapkan selamat menyambut Hari Perkhidmatan Awam. Moga-moga kita bersama-sama membangunkan bumi Kenyalang yang bertuah ini sebagai sebuah negeri yang aman, makmur dan progresif. Sekian, wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.